I'm going to show you how to remove a sealed cartridge bottom bracket. I'm over here on the left hand side of the bike, and this is the part I want to go ahead and remove first. You're going to need like a bottom bracket removing type tool for this type of bottom bracket. This one is from Park Tool. It's a BBT-22, and it's got a fitting here for a 3/8 inch socket or drive ratchet wrench. And then I've got one here for Pedro's, and it's the same little setup here, but this has got a fitting for a 1/2 inch ratchet wrench. This is the one I'm going to use, the Pedro's. I've already removed the crank arms, so but with this tool, just slide it right on here, and it's going to lock into these little notches in there. And I'm going to use a 1/2 inch ratchet wrench. And this is going to be a right hand threaded part here, so you're going to want to turn this the way you normally would to loosen like a screw. You turn this counterclockwise. So, and it's probably going to be tight. This probably not going to be as tight as a lot of them because I've had this off recently, but these can be just extremely tight. So there, and then I'll go ahead and unscrew it. There we go. So I got that part. So right there, like that. And on some, this whole part will come out with this, but on this one, just this part came off. So now I'm going to go over to the other side. Okay, now I'm on the right hand side of the bike. This part, to remove it, on most bikes, US bikes and Japanese bikes, this is going to be left-hand threaded, meaning you're going to have to turn this clockwise to loosen it. On Italian bikes and French bikes, this might still be right-hand threaded, which means you're going to have to turn counterclockwise to loosen it, the same way you did the other side. But on most bikes, this is going to be clockwise. This is Shimano bottom bracket, so it's Japanese. It's definitely going to be left-hand threaded. Again, this can be just extremely tight. There we go. And there's the sealed cartridge bottom bracket. It's out. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to install a sealed bearing bottom bracket. I'm going to start again over on the right hand side, basically the opposite way that I removed it. What I want to do is put some anti-seize lubricant onto the threads here. That way it won't corrode and get frozen into the bottom bracket shell there. So I'm using, just take a little bit of the anti-seize lubricant and kind of just run it around the threads. Don't need a lot. Then I'm going to screw this in, and this is going to screw in counterclockwise. Since it's Japanese, it's going to screw in counterclockwise, and I'm going to start it in by hand and get it going first. There we go. I can take the tool, kind of spin it in. I'm going to take my wrench here, and I'm going to tighten this in. I could probably use a torque wrench. This is a 1/2 inch drive thing. My torque wrench is 3/8 inch. But I'm just going to go ahead. I usually just go ahead and just crank these pretty tight. There. Now let's go ahead and do the other side. Okay, I got this other part that I pulled off there. Again, I'm going to just go ahead and take a little bit of the anti-seize lubricant and just run just a little bit around the threads. And I'm going to go ahead and run this on. This is going to be right hand threaded, meaning I'm going to turn it clockwise, and I want the little notches to be on the outside part there. Get it started by hand. It should go in fairly smoothly. Then I'm going to take my tool to start running this in. I can feel it getting stiffer there. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my wrench and start tightening it in. And then when it gets in there, then I'm going to go ahead and tighten it. There. Now I have to just put my cranks on, and I'm ready to go.